it's me, JC, back with another Ceramic Hour live stream. Today, I don't know, I thought it'd be really cool to make, like, I don't really know, like, what it's called. It's kind of like, they're really trending right now. They're like these little kind of shelves. You know what? I think I could draw a picture just so if anybody wants to have a good idea of what I mean. Let me find a blank page that I can use, maybe. Okay. So, what I'm thinking we're going to do is like, I kind of like the rounded one. I just kind of like one on Pinterest. So it's kind of like this. Some of them have like a backing. Some of them don't. And I don't know. I think like for stability, I feel like the backing is a good idea. So it's kind of like 3D. We're just gonna sort of draw that in there. I don't know if I should just, this is kind of, I'm thinking this is gonna be personal, like not really for like the shop. I think we're going to do, oh, hello, we've got some more viewers. Okay, so I'm trying to draw out like what we're going to make today. What we're going to start making. It's going to be like kind of like one of those like ceramic wall shelves. Like they're kind of, they have like these little cubbies. I kind of like, I don't know. I feel it. I don't really want to just like copy the design that I see on Pinterest, but I think that's what we're gonna do because I literally did not have this planned out. And like, I really wouldn't mind having this for my personal home. So since I'm not going to be like adding it to the shop, I feel like it's okay if you're gonna like copy someone, if it's just like for you. So this is just like very basically what the one on Pinterest looks like. So somewhere, let me see, like how, so this is kind of the idea is that you have this like backing and then it has like these walls coming out. They don't always have to have like a backing. I see some on Pinterest that don't. You know what though? Let me think. Actually, I think it has to kind of, I think it's actually moved over a little bit and it's not like centered because, so like the hole that you would carve into the back part, I think has to kind of be there. So I think it's like not quite centered and then it's like kind of like that. Okay. And then maybe we'll kind of like round these out. So we're gonna slab build this. And I don't know, we're just gonna see how it goes. I've never made one of these before. And sometimes the slab building that we do here doesn't turn out how we hope, but sometimes there's like cracking and we have to kind of scrap it, but I just have to move some stuff around. This is I have our little what is this, toaster pastry drying off to the side here, but let me like move some stuff around so that we have enough space to roll out a giant slab. Let me move this. Okay, carving tools we don't need right now. All right. So I think like basically like the steps to doing this would be easy. It's just like actually like the execution part is I think maybe what will be challenging. Let's see how this clay is. I have a bunch of clay over here that was like reclaimed, so it might be good. Is it a little, maybe it's a little bit, I don't know. No, maybe this will be good. I want it to be about like what the clay for my bag would be like, and I think this will work. I don't know. I think we're just going to wedge up this bit and like just kind of go from there. I kind of have a vague idea of like how big I would like the thing to be, but we're just gonna go with like how much clay we're able to get out of this. This is a lot of clay. Okay, so we're going to, I don't know, let me kind of move maybe this. I don't know, that's probably like, you know what, I feel like we don't need like that much. We really don't even need to like trim anything, so a lot of the time I'll like keep extra clay in here for trimming, but I don't really think we need like that much, so maybe we can like not use this whole thing. I'm kind of bad at estimating how much clay we're going to need. But we will be rolling this out pretty thin. So, okay, like hopefully this will be enough. Okay, so we're just going to wedge this. Kind of like see how moist the clay is. I think it's like, I think it might be perfect. Sometimes my reclaim, it might seem like perfect on the outside, but then when I kind of like start wedging, like the middle part isn't quite dry enough. So right now what we want to do is just kind of, we want to do a couple things. So we want to get all the air bubbles out. You can see some of them like popping. And this is also helping compress the clay, which is important for things not cracking. And it's just kind of like making it more homogeneous, because the outside, is that air bubble? Yeah. Because the outside will be slightly drier than like the middle part. So we want to just kind of like mix it around. My stuff is like slightly moving as I'm trying to wedge those. Okay, I really want to just like, I want to make sure that we try to get all the air bubbles out of here, since we are going to be rolling the slab pretty thin. Okay, so we got another one. Okay, I think maybe will be pretty good. I'm really just kind of guessing. Okay, maybe a few more times. Okay. Okay, now I just want to make it like an even shape. Like maybe like a sphere or a circle or okay. It's like I'm so out of it now. Okay, a sphere or a cylinder. That's what we want. Okay. I'm just like thinking about lunch. I'm kind of like I'm daydreaming over here. Okay. Just kind of make it more even. And it will probably be a little bit easier to like roll out. Okay, now I'm going to like kind of like grab some water for my sponge. I have a bunch of like dry clay on my hands, so I'll get rid of that. And I'm just gonna kind of like smush this from the middle outwards. I think we're going to go with a relatively round slab, although we could maybe do like a bit of an oval for it. Okay. Okay, so let me grab my rolling pin, and these ones are a bit, these ones are too big, I think, so let me just like take this off of here. I don't know why this screw has to be like that long. It's like, okay, here we go. Let's check out what we've got here. So I have a few other ones. This one says 3 millimeters. I don't know, it's pretty thin. I definitely use that for like the flat jewelry that I'll roll out. What is this one? 6 millimeters? Okay, so it's like double. Okay, let's go with this one because after we roll it out, we are going to be, we're going to take our rib and compress it, and we might lose a millimeter or so, just kind of applying some pressure onto it. So I think let's go bigger, and then maybe it'll be like the perfect size. Okay, so I've got that one on here. I really cannot see, like, whoops, what you guys can see. Let me just move this. Sorry, I know this is not that exciting. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. Since I'm thinking about right now, just send out a reminder that so I will be streaming on Monday, but Tuesday's stream will be canceled because I'm taking Queso to the vet to get a checkup, and I'm going to be using my lunch break for that because that's gonna be like at least an hour probably. So no stream on Tuesday, and that will be March 26th. Okay, so let's roll this out. Did I just completely flip this like 180 degrees? I think we might have a tiny air bubble over there. Let me grab my needle tool and pop it. I think there's, wait. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm just gonna stab at it where I think I saw it. We wanna get those before we roll it out to the final size, because like right now all the clay is like moving around and it will just kind of like fill that void. Okay, I don't think we got it. Let me try to, I don't know, sometimes it's kind of hard to like get it. Okay. I would like this to be like a significant size. So we'll just kind of see how much we can roll out here and go from there. Of course, the clay is going to shrink a number of times when it dries to bone dry, and then when it goes in the bisque, and then in the final kiln firing, it's going to, in the glaze firing, it's going to shrink again. So let's just kind of like, I don't know, maybe like see how big we can get this. I think maybe we can get a decent size out of this. So I'm trying to make it a little bit like not too, I'm trying to make, like keep it kind of round at the ends. I think it grabs at the canvas I have here, so I also just kind of want to lift it up every now and then. Okay, I think that is our final height. I think we've rolled all of it out. So now we want to take our rib and we are going to compress the clay. Let me see. Okay, I don't really like that it's doing that. Let me just like make sure it's like nice and clean. Okay. Okay, it's dragging like a little bit, but I think we're gonna be good. Whoops. I wonder if it's just like a little too wet over there or something. If you haven't seen these before, definitely check it out on like Pinterest. I have seen them on like Instagram and stuff, but it's a lot easier to kind of probably find this on Pinterest. I just put in like ceramic wall shelf or something. And there's like quite a variety of them that I'm seeing being made. Some of them are kind of like leaning into kind of maybe like sort of like lightly like spiritual. They might be like kind of like a little shrine zone. I've seen a lot of cute ones that have like a little spot for like a tea light candle. Maybe if it's big enough, like a votive candle. I think that's how you say that. Or like, I think I've seen ones that maybe have like a miniature vase sitting on it, or you could kind of like build a miniature vase, like a little kind of like spot for some flowers to go in. I think those are really cute. Like, just kind of like all kinds of ways for you to decorate it yourself. I think, like, I don't really know what I would, like, how I would decorate this, like, glaze-wise. Because I don't know, it's kind of nice to maybe not have it decorated. And the things that you put in it are the decoration. I don't know. I'm not sure. Or maybe just like something kind of neutral. I have a few glazes that are kind of like honey colored, sort of. I'm still kind of like testing out like how they look, but or maybe just like a solid color could definitely like kind of like be an accent to flowers that are put in it or something. But I have seen ones that have been like fully decorated that have like I'm kind of guessing like underglazed or something, with like, I saw some with like, I think like flowers or something, or it could be like a different like decorating technique, but it wasn't just like a neutral like look to it. It was very like I don't know. Like, it had like flowers and all kinds of stuff like on it. So I don't know, I'm not really sure. I might have to like think on it. There are love cracks here that I'm trying to smooth out. I hope that is not something that's going to be an issue later. Usually they haven't been when we do, like, when we build out like a slab like this. Usually some of our slab issues are like at the connection points, or trying to kind of like hide connection points. So I think we'll just kind of like have to hope for the best and see what we can get with this. I've also seen like, I've been trying to like keep track of some like trends, and I've seen like not a lot, but like I feel like it's a noticeable amount of like chessboards being made. It's so specific, and I think it's because it's like on the like pottery show. I'm not entirely sure what it's called. I think it's the Great Canadian Pottery Throwdown. I think that's the name of it, but I'm not sure. It's something like that. Like, I don't think it was last year. I think it was like maybe a few years ago. There's a British show. It was like, I don't know, like the Great British Pottery Throwdown. I don't know. It's something like that. And now they have a Canadian one that is live right now that people are watching. It's like airing in Canada. I'm not Canadian, so I don't have access to watch it, but I think they did, I'm pretty sure they did a thing on like I think they had a challenge for like chessboards. I feel like some people that are watching it like are making chessboards now because of it. I don't know, but I've seen like some really cool ones. It's extremely specific. like that's a lot of money. Like, that's probably, you know, if you're gonna like, buy a handmade chessboard, like it's probably gonna be a couple $100, and that's like, I don't know, that's a quite the investment for the average person. I don't know. I wonder, I don't know. I wouldn't assume that chess is like super popular right now, but I don't really know. Not that I know of. Although I do know, like, I don't know. There kind of was that little, I feel like renaissance of it, sort of, from that Queen's Gambit. That's a really good movie if you haven't seen it. And it's, I'm pretty sure it's like, maybe not exactly, but I think it is kind of based on a true story of this young girl who kind of like beats the chess, like the reigning like chess guy, whatever, like some kind of like international chess game. I don't know, whatever that's called. It's a really good movie. It's a really good movie. Okay, so let's take a look at what we've got here. I'm gonna turn it because I am thinking I do kind of would like a vertical look. This is like this is like very long. I should have like made it probably a little bit wider. When we cut this out, we are going to avoid about maybe about like half an inch or like a centimeter from the side, because like that part of the clay is a little bit wonky and it tends to be less compressed, so we don't want to cut out too much there. I think I'm just going to like, maybe, I don't know, I kind of need to move the camera so that I can try to get like an overhead view of this. Maybe, let me think. Okay, I'm going to very lightly score it, and then let's see, like, oh wait, I don't want that end. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm gonna try to make it decent. Okay, so maybe, I don't know if that's gonna help or just not help me. Okay. Let's see. Oops. I feel like that might be a little bit curvier than what I want. Maybe like, oh no. Maybe not quite. Okay. Okay, we're going. We're doing it. Something, and then like, I kind of want, it's not perfectly straight, but it's like relatively straight, but kind of like arched. I don't know, it's actually very wide. This is like not going to be helpful for the fact that I'm going to be drawing like a million lines. Which one's the right line to like go from? We could like kind of smooth some of them over, but okay, I think we might squish this in. Maybe. This is one of those times I wonder how Like, people that actually do put in that effort to make their ceramics, like, perfectly symmetrical, or, you know, like that kind of thing. I kind of wonder, like, how do they do this? Are they just like, I mean, I could definitely, like, if I really, really wanted to, which I don't, I could definitely, like, make this shape on the computer, print it out at scale, and then just kind of, like, cut that out, and then trace that here. I mean, I suppose you could do that. That would probably be not so bad if you had, like, a large enough, like, printer to do that. Okay, I think this is pretty. Let me just, like, cut off this bottom part, and then we'll kind of, like, assess the situation. Actually, since we do have a nice angle here, let me just do this, maybe. Try to get, like, a flat bottom. Doo-doo-doo. I don't know if this knife has, like, a sharp side or not. I feel like both sides are sharp, but I guess I don't really know. Okay, yeah, we can just kind of continue here. Can you guys kind of see what I'm doing? We're just cutting it out. Nothing very exciting is happening. Rest assured. Okay, I think we've got, like, a nice, like, right angle going. Let me just kind of, like, move the camera out of the way so I can just, like, very vaguely look at how. Okay, it's definitely not symmetrical, but, like, I think we could work with it. Let me cut the shape out, and then I think we can just kind of, like, keep adjusting. It's kind of hard to tell right now, but I feel like this would be a good size. I suppose I think my opinion would change if I actually saw it on the wall. So I'm not really sure, but I feel like it's a decent size right now. I mean, I think it is going to be a little bit small on the wall, but I think this could be, like, I don't know, kind of cute, like, in the, like, backsplash area, like, in the kitchen. Like, maybe, like, hang it there, like, it's not a very big area, so I think it would, like, fill that space nicely. Okay, I'm really going to have to take a look at this from, like, directly above. So I don't know, like, where to put the camera, because I really need to look at this. Okay, I'm just kind of, like, trimming a little bit here, maybe, like, kind of, like, adjusting the sides too. Okay. I really don't know where to put the camera right now. Okay. I really hope I'm not, like, ruining it right now. Okay. I don't know. I think we can go with it. None of my work is, like, I don't really know. Like, like everything is like slightly a little bit wobbly or something. Like, that's not really a good word. Like none of my work has like sharp angles. Like a lot of them are kind of like smooth out to like not have like a sharp angle, and everything is a little bit more round, or like I just have this like off to the side all the time, but like this isn't like a perfect circle, and I kind of like how it's like a little bit of a blobby shape. Like that's just kind of like how a lot of my work is. So I think we're just going to really lean into that where we can. There are definitely parts of like slab building when you're trying to get pieces together to connect them. It does need to be like, you know, like the right angle, like the perfect angle for them to kind of sit nicely. What, I don't know. Like when you're connecting like two pieces together, like they kind of need to fit together, you know. But otherwise I think we can kind of like, I think we can make this work. I'm just kind of like smoothing some of these down. There's like little edges. Okay, we've got like 20 minutes. I think we could like, maybe let's kind of like sort of draw out like maybe where the walls are going to go. I think this might be a little bit of a struggle. I don't know, that one wall, I don't really know like what would go in there in the drawing. It's very tall, like very tall. I mean, it's broken up very nicely, but I mean, I think it would be weird to just like put a shelf here and cut it in half. I don't really feel like that would feel good. I don't know. Maybe we can like, we're not gonna be able to do like a ton right now. Like definitely, I don't think we would, yeah, we definitely wouldn't be able to like attach, like if we did make some walls right now, we wouldn't be able to attach them because they're gonna be too moist. So I don't know, maybe we can kind of like see, how can we like sketch this out? I don't know, maybe if we made these like, what if we did two shelves? We did two shelves on this side, and then I don't know, what if we did that? That would look better than just like if we just like put one here. I think this like, okay, I think that, you know what, I think that works. Like something like this. It looks like a lot more like natural, I think. Okay, and then we're gonna have like the little hole here. Okay. I'm like trying to figure out like how are we going to actually put the, like cut out the walls and put them on. Let me just put that off to the side. We could definitely use this as like this wall or this wall. It's not gonna work here because it's too short from the curve. Okay, so let's kind of like erase this line. We don't need it, and it's going to distract me. I'm just kind of, or I guess I could take my rib. I think that would be faster. Just kind of get everything to smooth out. Okay, there's a lot of like uneven stuff happening up at the top here. Oops. Okay. So we've got that. Let's kind of like put where we're going to put that hole to hang it. I'm just kind of thinking, you could do 2 holes if you want, and then like, on the, like, or wait, let me think through this. No, you'd kind of have to like, I mean, you could. It would be really annoying if you're trying to hang it and there were like 2 holes, because you would have to perfectly like align the nails to be straight, and if they're crooked, it's gonna really like mess you up. Let me think. You could kind of like, I'm just kind of thinking of like how like picture frames are held up and stuff. I don't know like how sketch it would be to like glue one of those things like that holds a picture frame up. I don't know. That sounds a little sketch. Cause like, what if the glue isn't really? It doesn't like quite hold up to the ceramic surface. I'm not sure about that. Okay, I think this is I think this is fine. I think it's fine. I think if it was really big, maybe one nail wouldn't be able to do it. Yeah, okay. So I want the nail to be centered. So let me just like, I don't know, maybe get my rulers out. Oh, wow. This is like perfectly 8 inches wide. That is awesome. Let me just kind of... Oh. Is this... You know, maybe I should... Let me see. I'm always struggling when we're doing the slab building. Okay, so that's 4 inches. Why did I put it over there? I think... Okay, maybe like here-ish. And then... Okay, and then we're gonna want room for the wall, which is gonna be about like that thick. So just kind of like maybe put the hole down here somewhere. Okay, and hopefully that is centered or possibly good enough. Okay. So I'm kind of thinking the walls are gonna be like maybe half an inch, a little bit less than that. And then let me think. The rest of this doesn't really matter. Like where we put the walls and stuff. I'm just kind of trying to like think through size wise. Okay, I think I'm going to kind of like mark out. Let's see how this looks. So I'm gonna mark out that. And then like, it's gonna be like this big. Was that straight or did I just like throw that on here? Oh, I don't know. Okay. Let's hope this is straight also. I'm just kind of guessing where this is going to go. And then, because I kind of want to see where it's going to go first. And then we're going to kind of, I think I kind of need to move this over. We're going to do, should this be any taller? I was thinking like maybe this one would be over here-ish. But I don't know, maybe I kind of feel like those are a little bit too close now. I want to move the middle line over, but I don't know. Is it going to annoy me if it is really close to being centered, but then it's not centered? Maybe. Like, you never want a design to look like it was on accident. Like, we don't want it to be like really close to being centered, but then it's like not. We want it to be like pretty obvious that we didn't want it to make it look like it was centered. Okay, let me just kind of like smooth this out, make it look nice. Okay. I think if we put the wall like not centered on the line, but if we kind of put the wall like over here, I think maybe I would like that. I think if the wall was like that. And then I think I want to move this. Do I want to move this up? Yeah, maybe. I'm sorry. I usually try to get any decision making done like before the stream, but I really just was like, what should we do today? Like 5 minutes before I came on the stream. And then I was like, what if we made one of those things? One of those shelf things. Completely randomly. Okay. I'm like, I don't know, I'm worried that this isn't going to look balanced. I want it to look balanced. You know, something that I find very interesting is like, I was checking out some other ceramic people and I saw like, well, at least one of them I noticed like post their Twitch videos on like the crafts channel or something like that. It's like, I don't know, it's something like DIY and crafts, or I'm not really sure, instead of the art channel. But I was like, but ceramics is like art, like why don't you have your stuff like in the art section? And then also reminded me, when I go to the bookstore, like Barnes and Noble specifically, they don't like, I literally, actually not even just that, I think it's like all bookstores maybe, I don't know, that I go to the art section, I'm looking for ceramics, and I just thought that they never sold any until I happened to be looking at like the section that has like woodworking and like, I don't know, leather crafts or something. Like, ooh, let's make a leather purse, or I don't know what the heck. And like over there, that's where they put the ceramics. I'm like, why is this over here? I don't know. I think that's weird. I'm interested to hear if anybody has opinions about if ceramics should be like craft section or if it should be in like an art section. I feel like ceramics is an art. It's taught in art schools. So I just feel like that makes sense. But I don't know. I think it's interesting. I don't know. Sometimes I kind of look at them as the same, like arts and crafts, but then sometimes I kind of feel like sometimes they're kind of like different. I don't know. I kind of like go back and forth. I know a lot of people are like really adamant to like say that like there's not really a difference between arts or crafts. I would definitely say that like words do bring up certain ideas. So if I said arts, like I feel like people are just gonna like immediately think of painting, illustration, you know, like that. But if you say crafts, I feel like it brings up different ideas. It brings up sewing, knitting, crochet, like these other things. Like I just feel like when you say one word or the other, it's gonna bring up different ideas. So I feel like in some instances, like when I'm talking to people, I might have to like specify or not. I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of like a controversial topic, but I'm interested to hear like what other people would say. Because I do think there are some differences, at least in society. Like if you went to a place that literally is called an art store, you're not gonna find certain things there, right? Like you're not gonna find yarn, you're not gonna find wool for like felting, you're not gonna find like whatever. So like you're not gonna find certain things there. Same for if you're, you know, like a craft store isn't gonna have certain things. Like, I can't go to Michael's and buy ceramic clay. Not that I can go to an art store and buy that either, but I don't know. I guess ceramics is just its own thing, I guess. I don't know. Let me see. What can we do? We've got like, actually we have like 5 minutes. So I think... Oh, I wonder if we can kind of like maybe sort of cut this out. I don't really know like how high the wall should be. I really haven't thought all that much about it. Let's see. So if I wanted to put like a vase, let's just take this vase. If I wanted to put a vase on the thing, it would have to be a couple inches. So like, I don't really know how far that is from the side. So it would have to be kind of like a couple inches that stuck out. Maybe like here-ish. I don't know if we need any like extra. Let me move that thing. And think I'm going to take this guy. So we need like less than 4 inches for this little rectangle. Okay, so I think, yeah. So for us to assemble this tomorrow, I'm going to have to like kind of do a little bit of this work off the stream. So I'm going to have to make, so we're going to get, whoops, we're going to get this tiny little wall, whoops, can't even say. We're going to get this tiny wall done like right now, basically, but this wall here and then the outer wall, I'm going to have to make that tonight so that we can do assembly. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh. We're not streaming tomorrow because tomorrow is Saturday. I'm an idiot. Cool. Okay. So, so I'm going to make the walls over the weekend. I'll just have to watch this and make sure that it kind of gets leather hard, but it's not getting any drier than that. I'm going to make those other walls, and then on Monday, we can attach the walls, and we need everything to be about leather hard for that attachment process. That's why we can't just have this and then like cut out the walls on Monday. We need to have them ready. So let me see. I'm trying to get this also. I think that's what, sometimes we kind of rush things, but I think that's what someone would typically do for slab building. I'm not a slab builder. And if you watch the channel, you know I'm not a slab builder. I'm learning though, so that's cool. Okay, sorry if you like cannot, I keep moving everything. Oh my god, we've just like cut into the wall of our thing. It's fine. It's fine. We're just... Oh my gosh. I need a bigger workspace or something. All right. Yes. Because the clay is like really wobbly right now, and I'm pretty sure slab builders wait until it's a little bit more dry to attach it. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll have to watch a video, but maybe not when it's like perfectly leather hard. But we just want to make sure that the walls are going to stand up. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of doing okay right now. So yeah, well, that's what we have today. What a mess. I'm such a mess. And yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I think you're supposed to like attach them around leather hard or something, but I'm gonna watch a video and see. If it doesn't have to be quite that dry, I think maybe we'll cut out the walls on Monday, but I guess we'll see. I'm just gonna smush this clay together before I forget. Yeah, well, that's what we have for the stream for today. Nothing too crazy, but I'm kind of excited to like at least try this out. I'm hesitant to say that if this is going to be successful. I really have no idea because I'm not that well versed in slab building. So I have no idea if it's going to crack and then we're gonna have to scrap it or not. But I'm hoping for the best. And this is gonna be, I don't know, it's kind of fun to try out. So yeah, well, if you are watching on Twitch, be sure to follow along. so you know when I release new streams. And then all the videos will be uploaded to YouTube at Callie & Co. And there you can find a whole playlist full of our live stream videos. We have all kinds of videos in there with different making methods and sometimes some decorating. There's not a lot of decorating, like glazing and stuff. Glaze or underglaze, that's what I do right now. But there is a little bit in there if you want to check that out. And then the YouTube also has other things on it too. It has a few ceramic tutorials and then videos that are just kind of for like general, like any artist, and some small handmade business topics if you want to check it out. And that is at Callie & Co. I'm not sure if I said that or not. Be sure to subscribe there and like the video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it or learned something, or I don't know. I feel like this was not very I don't know, exciting of a stream, but yeah. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on Monday. All right. Bye.